In this world, we have been left behind by the gods of Olympus. After defeating the great titans, Zeus, Hades, Poseidon, and the other gods have returned to their acropolis above, but not before making their mark. Now, their children seek to prove themselves and survive against the dangerous world of mythical beasts, monsters, and worse. Welcome to Origins of Olympus.
So, we got a bit of a ravine here to explore. I was just looking for some more resources in the world of Origins of Olympus, and I managed to come across a ravine that we need to explore, we need to adventure, and we need to hopefully find a lot of different resources that would come in handy. Now, we do have to be very careful though. There is a ton of lava around this thing, and honestly, we just gotta be very, very careful and knowledgeable of that fact. So let's get down to the bottom here. We do have Depth Strider on these boots from when we went to explore the dungeon with Brandine and Jakey. We managed to acquire those off some skeleton or something. So that did come quite in handy, and it is gonna come quite in handy here as we're kind of like roaming around in all these waters and such that we have to place down. And we're just going to farm up a ton of resources. We're going to be able to get some souls and some EMC for our table from Hades, which is going to be absolutely helpful because that's honestly the main thing we're trying to do at this point. Now, another thing that I want to do while I'm here is I only need to do this once, but I want to make sure that I acquire at least a singular piece of obsidian so I can add it to the table, because I know we don't have any obsidian in there just yet. So let's break one of these pieces here very, very quickly and very, very nicely. There we go. And we're just going to have to collect a ton of different resources because we're going to need them all. Okay, here we go. We got to fight these little goblins here. Okay, come on. Let's just get this guy here. Goodbye, you are there. And now there's another one. We got to handle you as well, dude. We got this. Alrighty. Alrighty. Let's just try to pick up as much resources as we can out of this thing. Like, literally, this ravine was such a lucky find, and hopefully it can give us a ton of stuff. Like, maybe some more diamonds would be nice. Who knows what we're gonna end up getting, though, to be honest. We'll just have to wait and see what sort of stuff we acquire out of this thing and kind of figure out, like, if it was really worth the time or not to check this out. But I think it will be, because as long as we get, like, a little bit of resources, then it paid off. So okay, now all these guys here are literally wanting to fight, but I mean, you ain't gonna do much, dude. All right, let's get, like, literally just summon all of them there. All right, now there's, like, all four of them coming after me. Okay, that's a lot of these little guys on me right now. Literally these little ore goblins, or whatever you want to call these things, like little ore cyclops. And there we go, one's down. All right, okay. Gotta keep them at distance right here because I cannot regenerate my health until I eat one of these muttons. All right, but yes, World of Olympus, we need to find all sorts of resources right now. Is pretty much like our primary purpose for being here. Coal definitely going to come in handy when we have to cook all this, as well as, what was that? Tin ore. All right, well, that might come in handy. Who knows if we're going to need some tin or not, to be honest. We still have this diabolical wand that we got when we stole it from camp, but haven't really done much with it yet. But we'll see when we get around to figuring all of that out, because honestly, we're going to probably need to do something with it at some point, but not quite yet. So let's just go ahead and figure all of this out here. As far as what resources we have left to acquire, the primary thing we really still need is some, like, more valuable stuff versus iron and gold and stuff, because we can get that stuff pretty easily now with our table from Hades. But some things are way harder now. Whatever this blue stuff is, this blue-green over here, definitely want that. Let's pick this up too. Magic crystals, that might come in handy. So that might be something we need to use at some point. And let's see what this is here. And this is copper. All right, here we go. Some redstone right here. Okay, I need to watch to make sure these things don't hit me into the lava. Because that'd be a little bit of a bad situation. I'm not going to lie. If I got hit into the lava from one of these bad boys, that would not be ideal. And I can hear some bad things, but we're just in a ravine. Like, we are a child of Hades after all. We should be able to handle a little cave, okay? Like, honestly. Like, I am a conqueror of dungeons. Of course I can handle a little ravine. All this magic crystal we're going to go ahead and grab just because we might need it for the magic wand. Who knows? Like, it might be an essential part of the process, you know? So, in that case, we got to have all the resources necessary if we're going to try to create some spells and stuff. So, there's that. Let's grab all this coal. Here, there's a giant vein of coal, so we're definitely going to want to pick this up here. You know, we are ravine exploring today. That's kind of like our primary focus. So, let's do this. And even more. Oh my gosh, there's so much magical crystal. Okay. Now, I don't really know much about wizardry, so I don't know what I can do with this wand. Like, I know we have it. I really don't know how to get started with it or even, like, what it does realistically. Other than that, it's like a wand. I mean, I'm a child of Hades. Magic isn't really my strong suit, so we'll have to see if we can figure it out. Or, like, maybe there'll be a camper who can help us or something. I don't really know who to ask, though. That's the biggest issue with that, but we'll figure it out. We got time. And here we go. Let's get this iron right here. You never know when you're going to want more and more of this stuff. Come in handy. And we'll grab some of that. We're just going to try to grab a ton of different resources here to make use of in the future. You never know when we're going to need this stuff. Like, you know, like, sure, the Oasis camp gives us a lot of different things, but, like, I don't really want to be dependent on anybody at the camp just because you never know, like, what will happen to the camp, all right? Like, I mean, stone golem attacks happen, other attacks happen, and, like, it's just, like, you never know. Something bad could go wrong at the camp, or, you know, things could go south pretty quickly there, and I don't want to be, like, dependent on that, okay? So, I don't want to depend on anybody but myself for this. All right, so let's grab these resources here, and let's just pick all this up. There's a bunch of it. And then we'll grab a little bit of this gravel just because we're trying to go up here. So there's that. Marble. Let's grab this marble. We're going to want this. We are going to want this marble. We might need to build something with this. So we're going to want to take it just because, like, if you ever want to do something with marble, well, you got to get it like this because some things don't have a soul. And unfortunately, marble's one of those things. So if I want to use marble for anything, I'm going to need to mine it myself, which is going to take a long time. Not going to lie, to build something out of marble, but that's what makes it so valuable. And I'm pretty sure that's why the gods like to build all their temples out of marble. It's just so much harder to get in the world of Olympus. Now, let's keep it up. We're exploring this cave pretty good. I don't know how much is left, though, to be honest, of this cave. Like, we may or may not have explored most of it already, but we'll see. We shall see very, very soon. A little bit of string right there. Some more marble to pick up along the way. Thankfully, it's not too hard to mine marble. It doesn't take too long. It's just, you know, a resource that we're going to need to start collecting a little bit more. Like, keeping our eyes peeled for it, if that makes any sense. Because I do want it, for sure. Definitely going to come in good handy. You never know when we'll want to use it. So we got to keep this. Like, maybe we could build a temple to Hades or something, and then I don't know, maybe he'll come talk to me, or who knows, maybe he'll give me another gift. Like, it's possible, right? So we'll see what happens. Like, should I build something for Hades? Should I not? Who knows? But let's just farm up a ton of this stuff. There's a lot of marble here, so I'm not going to pick up every piece just because that would take forever, literally. But we'll get a decent chunk. We'll get a decent chunk of this for now. Should be pretty nice and pretty handy. So let's do this. And alrighty. I think that should be good for now, possibly, right? Let's get let's get another stack. We'll have 2 stacks of it. Like, that should be plentiful to get started on what we need if we are going to end up building this temple at some point, which still haven't fully decided on if that's the right move, because obviously you don't want to ask the gods for too much, you know, because then they get angry at you for being greedy. So, you know, we got to play it smart, very strategic, very careful. And plus, I mean, I already have gotten an assortment of great mythical items from Hades himself, so it's quite the risk. But overall, I mean, I think we explored most of this. There's not much left. I'm going to be honest. We've managed to explore most of the ravine, most of the cave, and seems pretty good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head back to camp at this point. I'm going to go ahead and get all these resources, of course, acquired into our transmutation table from Hades himself. And that's going to do it. Like, honestly, success was in order today as far as exploring this whole cave. So you love to see it. Like, literally, it's pretty much all been explored, which is absolutely awesome. So that's great.